What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Tim Aslan here for Counter Trend Capital, and today I've got a Bitcoin update video for you guys. So let's dive right into it. Here's our macro count. As you can see, we have the larger ABC here, and then we're switching this, to our larger scale WXY that still needs to be developed and finished, right? So besides that, let's look at the smaller time frame. Now, if you guys remember in the last video, we were around this area in price action, right around here. And the plan of action was that this was a flat and that we were doing something like this: boom, boom, and then boom, right? So obviously, we were looking for shorts around these areas, which we did catch a nice one here. I think we caught this one too. And then I did say I think that these lows will break before these ones. Obviously, that didn't happen. We did pump up here. So no problem. That doesn't change the thesis that much. The thesis still remains that we should retrace to the 382 area at least. So now I'm going to show you how we relabeled it now that we did break that. So there's two main scenarios for that in terms of the way we can actually label it. But labeling it doesn't matter as much as where the price action will certainly end up. And here's where I think we'll end up, at least in this area, 29,000 area right here, or even the 28,300. So first way to label this is how it's labeled right now. And Twitter saw this first, so make sure you're following us on Twitter. So this would be the 5 waves up right here. And then this long consolidation would be an A, B, C flat. And we're currently finishing the C with 5 waves down for C. So this is what the 5 waves down for C would look like. So 1, 2, 3 right here. And then here's that 4, 5 down into these areas, which matches the 382. And then this also matches the actual ABC targets, which would be right down here. You see that 1.23, 29.4. Perfect confluence there. However, it does not match the 382. We do need a minimum 382, which would be down here at the 1.618 of this flat target, and then that matches the 200% of the 5 waves down target. Let me draw that out just for you non-Elliott waivers so you can visualize this better. So something like that, right? So that's one scenario. The other scenario is that this was actually our 5th wave here now. So I'm going to delete this real quick for you. Let's make it all nice and clean. So here's the other scenario. So instead of this being the 5th wave here, this will actually be 5 waves up of wave 3. Right? So instead, it would be like this: 1, 2, 3. Then we have an ABC flat truncated right here for 4. And then we have an ending diagonal as a 5th wave. And that completes the larger degree 5 waves up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then this would be moved like that as a wave 3, right? So that's how the other scenario would go down. And when this is the case, that would mean that this 5 waves down that I illustrated before would be an A wave. Then we would still look for those longs that I mentioned earlier with that 5th wave target. And we would expect a move up like this for a B wave. And then after this B wave is complete, we would look for shorts And then we would get something like this, where it would be a new A, B, C, and then we'd have targets around here, around the 0.5 fib, or even a little bit higher right here, see matching the 382. It just depends how high this B goes and how low this A goes. So once that move does happen, we'll update you guys in another video. But right now our plan is, regardless which scenario it is, whether this is the fifth wave or whether this is the ABC flat, we do know that this is some kind of 5 waves down, and we will catch this long regardless. And the reason is, if it's just a little retrace up, hey, that's fine. We made, what is that? We made, 6-7% gains. However, if it's the more bullish scenario where that was the bottom, where this is the ABC flat, and then we're going to break this high after that, then we're already long from here. So we'll ride it up to however high we go, and we have higher targets once we get there. So once we do get there, actually, let's say this 29 area is our bottom of this correction, then we would be looking at minimum 33, 35, 37, and 40,000. So we're definitely going to try to catch this long, because our stop loss would be right around here, and it would provide up to 35-36% gains. So definitely look for longs once we break this range. Another thing to keep in mind is whenever we do consolidate for a really long period of time like this, and then we break the swing low, if we don't quickly head back up, then usually there's a lot more downside. And if that's the case, then this could be a more complex structure, maybe a larger 5 waves, shallower retrace, and then that further downside. Regardless what the scenario is, once we break this red line, we are looking for longs, and we'll also look for some altcoin longs. In the meantime, though, I think this will be kind of slow. In general, though, I think we may get a fast move down, and then this will be super slow consolidation. Probably take us till Wednesday to finish that at least. And then once we do get in this area, if it looks like a clear triple wave up, then at this point you can short with your stop loss at the high. You'll have a hedge long from here. That should be your core position. Obviously, you'll take some profit off. And then this is where I would also look for shorts on a lot of alts that look like they need some more significant retracement, maybe like BCH, INJ, XRP, stuff like that would be really, really good short, as long as this looks corrective up. And once Bitcoin moves down a couple percent, those alts are going to drop hard, especially the ones like XRP, which went up over 90% the other day. So anyways, that's our smaller time frame plan of action. If you want to get in on the trades with us, we're going to be longing alts down here. We're going to be longing various, obviously Bitcoin, some other alts. We're going to be shorting some other alts here. If you want those trades, definitely check out our Discord, link in the description. Right now we're in a gala short that is already up a few percent. Some of us took comp, and that's up 13%. So the Discord is crushing it even in these sideways consolidation periods. So definitely check us out. And then if you do need a reliable exchange to trade on, I definitely recommend BitGet. They're our partners, and because of that, they offer our members 25% off all trading fees on the futures side of things. So definitely check them out. Link in bio. And then lastly, we just partnered up with NordVPN. So they're a really good VPN company. If you're in the US and you want to use BitGet, you have to use a VPN. So definitely check them out for a good chunk of percentage discount on their subscriptions through our partnership. So that link will also be in the description. But enough talking for me, guys. Just memorize this. I'll post some charts on Twitter. leave a like, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video.